Yes. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to everyone present here tonight. Yeah, we would like to welcome everyone here to Singapore webinar tonight. So we all know that this is the night we have been waiting for because we have a very, very special speaker tonight, and he's none other than DrDerrick Clarke. And all of us have been waiting for him to hear from him and all the wisdom that's going to come from his sharing tonight. And that's why we are all here, right? Yeah, so we are all eagerly waiting to hear from DrDerrick Clarke. But before we move on to that, I would really like to send a very warm welcome to everyone. And we hope to see all of you here every Thursday and join us for, there will be more speakers to come and join us too. So I would like to pass this on to Kumaran, please. Kumaran, please take over.
Thank you, Jeannie. Okay, now let us, everybody stand. Joking. Sorry. Okay. Debbie is
He's going to start praying, huh?
Okay, let me play the song. Okay, before that, I just want to say a few words. DrDerrick is like partly is like a guru to me. I learned a lot from him by attending all his deep dive and dream team webinars. And actually the song that I'm going to play, this is actually I got the ideas after watching how DrDerrick do all his videos and that. So it's not good as DrDerrick, but then can, right? Okay, let me play.
Peace, blessings, and enough love to everyone at the decoupled top. Listen to me carefully, my on-passive family. This coming Thursday, I am the guest speaker at the Dr. Bill Williams Singapore Malaysia Passion Global Webinar, July 6, 2023 at 8:30 AM Eastern Daylight Time and 8:30 PM Singapore time. I am going share my passion for on-passive. Therefore, make yourself available and join me in Singapore.
This is just the beginning. I'm very happy how it came out. Nothing like we planned, but it was perfect.
We go to the top with the Philippines. We go to the top with the Netherlands.
Singapore.
We go Singapore.
Absolutely. We are in Singapore. We'll make a show of it. Yeah.
Bangladesh.
Yeah, indeed.
See you at the top.
See you at the top. Thank you, Dr. Brill. Appreciate you.
Shining bright Wow, thank you, Kumaran. That was great sharing about Team Passion during the last 20 months. It is nice to remember the active founders who support our webinar each week and the guest speakers who have visited us. By the way, my name is Joanne Wong. I co-host the next agenda. I will invite Brother John Barilla to guide us on the do's and don'ts during our webinar. Please take over, Brother John.
Yes, thank you very much, Joanne. Thank you. Hello everybody. Just a few do or don'ts. Please don't raise your hands right now or throughout the presentation, which will be coming up shortly. Please, we don't like to see the hands up when we're not going to call on it for a while because it's not the Q&A time yet. So don't raise your hands now, but wait, and a little later, we'll let you know it's time to raise your hands for questions and answers also, please. Well, of course, keep your mics muted. Also, please sit up straight if you're on video and I see it as maybe lying down. Or just not looking proper, because we want to look nice and neat and friendly here, or I'll close your video. So anyway. That's about it. Oh, and no questions in the chat please, or we'll answer questions in a little while when we call for questions and answers. Okay, that's about it. For now, thank you very much folks, and take over please, Joanne.
Thank you, Brother John Barilla. Now I will invite the one, in the only one, our First Lady, Queen Dr. Benny, to thank our God. Please, Queen Dr. Benny.
Thank you so much, Joanne, for giving me this opportunity. And also, I want to thank Brother John Barilla for the do's and don'ts. And the rest guys for coming here, we love you guys. And the first thing I want to thank is our Father. I want to thank our Maker, our God. Because He, by the way, brought all of us together this afternoon, this evening and this morning. He loves all of us. That is where we can breathe in and out. As you all know, there are a lot of people in the hospital that are begging for this air. They're paying for it, so when you wake up in the morning, please thank your God. I want to thank our Father again for sending somebody to us. That is why we are here. He sent our visionary to all of us, right? This visionary saw the vision and he was not selfish. He decided to share this opportunity with all of us. And his name is Mr. Ashmafair. If it wasn't for him, we will now not be here. Thank you, thank you. Joanne, to you now.
Thank you, Dr. Benny. That's really touching our hearts. Now let's invite our Singapore great leader, creating so many on-passive founders in Southeast Asia. Let's welcome Sister Mabel. The floor is yours. Please continue.
Thank you, thank you. Let me just share screen for a few slides to highlight our speaker tonight. Our speaker tonight. Here it is. Welcome everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Yes, Jean has welcomed us, but this is from this slide here. This is Passion Singapore, Malaysia Global. And indeed, we are sharing passion from Singapore, Malaysia to the world. And we exist to nurture mindset and leadership for passion and bless. Your host tonight, the string of hosts, as you can see, is Dr. Bill Williams. He is our resident leader, and he's from USA. My name is Mabel Chan. And then we have Jeannie Tan. You have heard Faith Yo. We are all from Singapore. We have the one and only Kumaran, representing Malaysia from Malaysia with an outstanding gift of all the avatar. And then we have John Barilla, Dr. Benny England, and Debbie McCormick from USA, who have supported us the very first day they knew us. So they are our hosts tonight too. And tonight, DrDerrick Clarke is our special speaker, and he will educate and enlighten us. Let us go through the agenda. Dr. Derrick will share with us what is on passive and what to do if you want to be an active affiliate, and updates as he deemed fit to share with us. Dr. Derrick's credential, he is the, as you can see, AFEM stands for Armed Forces Expeditionary Medal. Expeditionary Medal. Degrees in technology in the area of audiovisual and also theology. Served in the military fire department, computer teacher, author of a drill manual, and a business owner. And he joined On Passive 23rd February 2019. Then a little about Dr. Derrick from us here is, he is, of course, a friend and a brother to us. Dr. Derrick, thank you for being a friend and brother to us. And we want to recognize you support us since the day one you knew there is a passion Singapore, Malaysia, global. A man extremely self-sacrificial and helpful. And we know, we have seen him many, many days and weeks in a row, helping individuals even to the extent of an hour or more just to migrate to OES, because many of us are not computer savvy. We know nothing about how to handle the computer or the handphone. And so you can see his extraordinary patience. He has a heart for his Jamaican fellow men. We have heard him spoke before. And then he's passionate about On Passive, Singapore too, I think. Passionate about On Passive. He stands up in every webinar because he's standing up for On Passive. All over to you, Dr. Derrick. The floor is yours. Let me stop share.
Oh, mercy, 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 mercy. Have mercy. That is our presidential welcome and greeting, and oh my goodness, an introduction. Peace, blessings, enough, holy, plenty, a lot of holy love to every single person, global ambassador, founder in On Passive. Thank you very, very, very much. Really appreciate it. Thank you very much, Queen Mabel. Really appreciate it. Thank you very much, King Kumaran and Queen Jeannie. And of course, all our global ambassadors that are present here. Of course, I have to acknowledge First Lady, Queen Dr. Benny, most definitely, you know, Queen Bridget, Queen Debbie, they're just everywhere. Every webinar that you attend, these ladies are popping up everywhere. Thank you very much. Really appreciate it. It has been an awesome journey. However, I just want to start with the man at the helm, the man at the helm, the man at the wheel, the man at the top of the top. So it doesn't matter where we are. You know, I am talking of none other than Ash Mufari. As you can see, most of us maybe have known that On Passive started in July 2018. And so therefore, we have now capitalized on 5 years of On Passive journey. And so personally, I think I can say on the behalf of Singapore and Malaysia Global, I think I can say without a doubt, also with some amount of confidence, that Ash Mufari, we salute you. Started in July 2018 with the vision of Ash Mufari to lift up humanity and to correct the corruption. All was done by word of mouth. And we see and thank you, our friend Ashmafari, for your vision that have led us to this position, this positive growth with you through God. If you remember, when we started in July 2018, we started with a membership, of course, of 0. Everything started with 0. But by January 2019, we had 10,000 founder membership running positions. And by January 2020, 56,000 founders membership position going. By January 2021, 480,000 founders membership position and running. And by January 2022, a whopping 1,429,728 founding membership position growing. And we close the membership in June 2022 with a whopping 1,455,793 at close of founders membership position. Today, well, we are not at July 4 anymore, July 6. July 6, of course, 28,000+ members, for whatever reason, has not seen the vision properly, not totally seen the vision, ask back for the 95 and 97 and whatever it is, for whatever reason, did not really catch the vision. And so we are now standing at 1,427,603 founders membership position, which is second to none. No other company has done this, has ever done this. And so we thank Mr. Ashmafari for his leadership, for his love for humanity, so that we can have this growth that we continue to have on passive. And so Ashmafari have poured years of growth mindset, because that is very important. That is one of the things that build on passive. Some of us didn't catch it. As you can see, well, 28,000 did not catch it at all. Growth mindset, because that is more important than getting money. And we don't understand that. Oh, when we're going to start getting money, you know what to do with money? I mean, apart from spending it, and that is what most people are going to spend, because we see this over and over again. Persons get into money, win lotto, whatever it is, and get a big lump sum of money and, squander it away, because 90% of people that win lotto don't have anything to show. And so it's not just about getting money. It's the proper growth mindset. So we want to thank Ashmafari for the growth mindset that he has poured out so far into all founding members, staff, and all who come in contact with him. We thank you. And so therefore, we decree and declare that we on Passive, Passion, Singapore, Malaysia Global are grateful to God for 5 years of on Passive's journey. We salute you, Ashmafari, and his family, the tech and support team, for their unwavering love to humanity. Way to go. Fire, 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 fire. In it to win it. Unicorn is born. Do or die. They do crumple up. Where our ears will pop. It is a done deal. I am your friend. The best is yet to come. Stacking the cool. That is what Unpassive is about.
for an easier life, for a better future, for you and for humanity. On Passive, unprecedented breakthrough in the world of technology. The future of communication, education, business administration, marketing, finance, crowdfunding.
This is what OnPassive is about. The pillar of OnPassive. CATMOTF. This is the pillars, the foundation of OnPassive, and will always be the pillar and foundation of OnPassive, most definitely. What is OnPassive? OnPassive is C, complete digital solutions. And most of us know what these digital solutions so far are. Most definitely, they are our academy, our bless, our shop, our staff, our mail, our connect, our counting, our trim, our post, our wallet, our net, our tracker, our capture, our create, our chat, our peer, our virtual, our dit, our desk, our domain, our hire, our mart, our commerce, and many more. Many more. Because so far, since this list was given to us, back in the day, we have some surmountous, KYC came on the scene, and many more. And so we will never, ever run out of solutions. And so the complete digital solution has not been completed as yet, because as OnPassive journey continues, we will always be adding solutions. Artificial intelligence, of course, and may I remind you that it is automated. Very important with OnPassive and what OnPassive is, because when we realize that all business needs a lot of things to run an online business, a lot of things. We won't get into some of those things. Of course, the T is targeted traffic. And yes, so if someone is looking for, a Gucci bag, then no, they will not be sent to your website, because that would not be targeted traffic. People will have to be looking for what we have on our website. And of course, it is more money, much more money. Yes, we only see 10 credits in there for the past few months and maybe a year now. But yes, it is going to be more, because Ash is a very good strategist when it comes on to marketing. O is OnPassive. And what OnPassive is? Our precision business with heart. Our precision business with a heart. This is the first business that has an heart and a love for humanity. And that separates all other, because business is just about business. You ask a businessman is going to tell you that business is just about business. No matter how many persons he has to go over, like crabs in a barrel. Don't want to see the next man succeed, because he needs to be at the top. With OnPassive, there is no person at the top. Whether you started in 2018 or you just came in as a user in 2023, there is no person above any other person in OnPassive. Because one, this is not a MLM. So there's no person up there, and then you have people trickling down and who under who and who is nobody's under anybody. Let me say that again. Nobody in OnPassive is under anybody. We are all on the same level. All on the same level. We all have the potential to earn in unpassive, hands down. And so the T is, of course, time freedom. That is what we are going to achieve with unpassive, time freedom. Because I heard of people have 5 jobs, 4 and 5 jobs. I met a man maybe couple months ago, and he said he had 5 jobs for 8 years. 5 jobs for 8 years. How much time he even have to sleep? That is ridiculous. F, of course, is financial freedom. Because some people have time freedom, but they don't have financial freedom. Some people have financial freedom, but they don't have time freedom. They have to be at the grinding mill, grinding and grinding and grinding. With unpassive, we are going to be getting time freedom and financial freedom. And so therefore, that is very, very important. And so let us take a look at your company. This is your company, and this is how it will unpassive is going to work, and what unpassive is. As we said, it is not a MLM. There's no levels of persons. Every person is right here. You and your company. Right here. You. This is your company. So whatever you want to call your company, call it that. Let us start with the concept of founders. Now, we brought in, we introduced it to persons, and this person became a founder, and this person is Bob, and this person became a founder. This person is Joy, of course, and this person is a founder, and of course, this person is Ben. Founder's position closed. No more founder's position. Bam! Founder's position cut off. Now, what we are doing is we are having the opportunity to do what? To share our affiliate link. So let us share. Because listen, the more persons you share it with is the more potential persons you have to purchase a product. Well, not purchase, but to start a subscription. Because as we know, unpassive is a monthly subscription. Couple will be annually, but for the better part, or for the most part, most products will be a monthly subscription, because that is all one of the major ways that persons are wealthy. Why you pay your phone bill every month? Because the person who owns the phone company, the service for your phone, he's infused that money every month. He doesn't have to worry. The person who collecting your rent, he doesn't have to worry. She doesn't have to worry, because every month you are paying that monthly subscription for your rent, for your phone bill, for your light bill, for your water bill, for your gas bill. It's a monthly subscription. If you take out a car, it's a car note and you pay every month. Insurance for the car every month. Health insurance every month. Everything in our society is a monthly subscription. Everything. And so that is one of the best way to earn a good, healthy income. And so there are a few people now that is sharing their link. And so when that time comes and we go commercial, some people might have 10 persons already. Some people might have 100 persons already, that when they purchase their subscription, then right away, that commission, well, as says, is going to start on a weekly cycle. So at that week, you will be earning on those persons that paid for a subscription. If a person doesn't pay for their subscription, you cannot earn a commission. It's as simple as that. Okay, so as I said, some people are presently getting affiliate link out there. And so John and Ty, And everyone have to come in with oatmeal. No matter who you are, no matter what you share. If you share all connect, they need oatmeal. If you share all tracker, they need oatmeal. If you share all net, they need oatmeal. Everything is hinged on oatmeal because that is what the registration calls for you to generate oatmeal. So everyone, oatmeal, everyone, hands down, it's oatmeal right across the board. And that doesn't make the person an affiliate. Everyone is now a user. No, you're a founder user, or you are a not even a customer, or just a user. Because not until you pay, none of us are customers right now. None of us. Remember that. All of us are users. Founder user or user. But all of us are user. Because we're using the product, right? We're using all mail, we're using all connect, we're using all trim, we're using all net, we're using, all of us are using all the ecosystem, and using, of course, all founders in the ecosystem. All of us are users. So there is no person that is greater, and I need to emphasize this because people keep saying and calling me and asking me, what I'm to do with persons, or what I'm to us that start in 2018. Will there be some bigger compensation? But no, you don't get any compensation for starting 2018. You get compensation, you get commission when a product is sold. That's it. That is how OnPassive works. Watch it now. All right. So, as we keep saying, when the products go commercial, whether you are going to use the product, yes or no, it doesn't matter. Pay for the subscription. Because if you don't pay for the subscription, you are not going to get commissions. That's just the bottom line. If you don't pay for your subscription in your company, you will not get commission. It's as simple as that. So when Oconnect comes out for commercialization and we are to pay for that, whether you are going to use it, yes or no, let me say it again, it doesn't matter. Please pay for it. Whether you have a clue what All Tracker is, it doesn't matter. I'm not going to use All Tracker. It doesn't appeal to me. I don't even know what it is. It doesn't matter. When a person have a store, when a man owns a store, physical store, does that man say, well, I'm not going to use any feminine napkins, so I'm not going to put them in my store? Which man said that? Which store owner says that? I'm not going to use any feminine napkins. No, stay free, no, I'm not going to use it. So I'm not going to buy it and put it in my store. So what I'm saying is that it doesn't matter whether you're going to use the product or not. When the time comes, be the first one stepping out and paying for that subscription. And as Ashmafara says, that we as founders will going to have 3 months after we pay for one. We're going to have 3 months of that payment of 1 month. So don't worry about it. Just pay for it so that you can have the funds. Beautiful. So you get a nice domain name and what have you, because we already have our website. Let us remember we already have our website, because that's one of the major things that is needed if you're going to have an online business. You have to have a website. All right. So your website is you.co. All right. And so we activated and we get 2 products thus far, and things start to roll. Traffic, which you have to pay for it. You have to pay for traffic if you want traffic. If you don't want traffic, then fine. If you can go here and do it on your own, fine. Because all you'd have to do is to invite, right? Customer service and all of those things, all of those automated things will still work for you. But if you want to go faster and earn quicker, then pay for traffic, because that is how OnPassive works. You pay for traffic, you get traffic. Not to say that the person is going to buy, but targeted traffic, so more likely they will buy. So watch this now. Bob does the same. Everyone does the same. They activate. So watch this. Bob purchase, or Bob do a subscription, which you remember Bob is one of your founders. Bob do the subscription and bam, commission. Ben did the same, bam, commission for you.co. Your user now became a customer. Remember, John is a user. Your user now became a customer because that user, John, now purchased that subscription for OConnect. Bam, you get commission. Now, if you notice, Joy, who was your founder, did not purchase the subscription for OConnect, but purchase the subscription for OTracker. Will you get a commission from Joy for OConnect? No, because Joy did not purchase the subscription for OConnect, but you will be getting the subscription, the commission for the subscription of OTracker from Joy. It is simple, straight, no confusion, right? You only get commission from persons who pay for the subscription, and they pay for it monthly. That is how you get it, monthly. Subscription, monthly. That is how you get it. So, if they didn't pay for it, you're not going to get a commission. That is straight, understandable, to the point, right? And so Bob does the same now with OTracker. So from once he pay that commission, that subscription every month for OTracker and OConnect, you're getting that commission every month. Every month, you're getting that commission every month. Don't need to worry. Same thing with Ben. I hope you get the concept. The concept, when a person purchases, whether they are a founder or a user, you will get commission. Whether you are a founder or a user and a product was not sold in terms of that subscription, then you will not get a commission. That is straight and to the point. That is how OnPassive works, hands down. And so therefore, what does it take to really start an online business? To operate an online business, you need, first of all, you need a computer, whether it's a desktop or a laptop, most definitely, because it's an online business. So please, you're going to need it, right? Or a smartphone, of course, whether it's an Apple or an Android. You're going to need a smartphone or a desktop or a laptop, or desktop, laptop, and smartphone. So when you're at home, boom, you know, there you go, right? You're going to need design software. Design software like Adobe or Illustrator. And these things cost. These things cost. Google Business Suite. You might need that. These things cost. Accounting software, most definitely. CRM, customer relationship management software. You're going to need that. Marketing. You're going to need to do marketing. And of course, you're going to need some social media management tool, because that is where a lot of people advertise now on Facebook and these places, right? So all of these things you're going to need to operate an online business. You're going to need personalized website. You're going to need domain name, because with a website without a domain name, you have no identity out there. You're going to need products. You're going to need landing page. You're going to need branding. You're going to need traffic. You're going to need a link shortener for those, weird when you get certain landing pages from whichever company you purchase it from, then you're going to need a link shortener to, bring that long link to, a reasonable short size. And of course, you're going to need to provide customer service. So these are some of the things you are going to need in an online business. And of course, on passive. On passive is going to give you full automated system. With all of those things included, what we just talked about, full automated system. So you and I don't need to go get landing page. You and I don't need to go get a website. You and I don't need to go purchase, all of these tools that you are going to need. That is why Ash Mufari is putting together this full automated system to attract customers, and hopefully they become resellers of all the products. Branding and personalized website. On Passive is going to do that for us. Well, has done that for us, I would actually say. OBS, our On Passive business solution, is in place and is running by On Passive. Our domain name is going to be done by On Passive. Branding done by On Passive. Marketing, we can't talk about that, because we have seen marketing in a totally different light. A totally different. I mean, we used to Craigslist. that's what you and I used to, Craigslist and Facebook, right? And eBay. That's where we do our marketing. No, Ash Mufari and On Passive has done an elaborate. So much so that a lot of people head is spinning. We didn't go to New York, or we didn't go to California and do those. Listen, that is why you are not a marketer, and Ash Mufari is a marketer because he has been studying this thing for many years. As you remember, Ash Mufari is at MIT, Masters in Information Technology. So let us leave the master to the matter at hand. Of course, as we said over and over, Ash and On Passive is going to be giving us targeted traffic when we pay for it. Has to pay for it. It's not free. Customers, people coming to your website cannot be free. Don't know where some people get that idea from. that traffic is going to be free, right? It's not going to be free, people. You're going to have to pay for it. You're going to have to pay for it. And of course, our customer services is going to be going through Success Team. So even though they are going to see a phone number in time to come on your website, bam, when they call that phone number, when that phone number is there, they're not going to get you. They're going to get unpassive success team working for you and I. Now, what you can do, as we said earlier, that we have our affiliate link, and having an affiliate link, it doesn't mean that we are an affiliate company. Point to note, having an affiliate link doesn't mean that we are an affiliate company. No, it doesn't mean that. Because I sure for those persons who know Walmart or Amazon, does Amazon have an affiliate program? Yes, Amazon has an affiliate program, but is Amazon an affiliate company? No, Amazon is not an affiliate company. All right, so let us understand that. And so what you and I can do is maybe, get some business card with your domain name or your affiliate link or whatever you want to get there, right? Pretty it up, nice it up, and just give it out to people. Tell them to create a, email, right? Or you might have your QR code with your link in the back there, and so on. So, right away people can do that. Or you might want to do some flyers. You're standing in the line at your supermarket or at your what have you, and with the person behind you or in front of you, you maybe strike up a conversation with, and you say, just try out this free mailing service, right? This mailing solution, it's free, and just try it out and give me a feedback. Give me some feedback or give me some comments, please, what have you. So all of this can be done now with your affiliate link, and of course you can trim it because that affiliate link is so long, as we talked about earlier. So you can trim your affiliate link and get it to a good size and make it make sense, right? Make it make sense so that everyone coming in will get the same thing that you are getting right now. The same ecosystem that you are looking at is the same ecosystem that they as a user will be looking at. The only thing that they will not have is that O Founders logo to go into O Founders because they are not a founding member. That's the only difference. The only difference. Other than that, when it comes on to earning, everyone have the same potential to earn. Let us try to understand that, because all of us have the free products that we can advertise. Or mail is free, or net, or trim, and or bless, which is a free crowdfunding with no fees. First one ever that provides a hand for those in need. Free crowdfunding platform have a 30% fee that you have to pay. Can you imagine? You get $100 in your crowdfunding, and you only can draw $70. That don't make no sense. But anyway, all right, so you go. That's what the corruption is all about. Best products on the market with AI and unique disruptive technology. Everything, as Ashmafara always say, our product is organic, built from the ground up. We don't borrow anything from anyone. Everything is built from the ground up. Yes, we have 2 paid products thus far, and those 2 paid products will be going commercial shortly, very soon, which we start to get commissions from. Oconnect, which is one of the primary paid products that will be offered initially. And of course, Tracker will be another paid. I hope that this small presentation has brought you into the mindset of what OnPassive is, and if you want to be an active affiliate. You don't have to, remember, you don't have to be an affiliate, an active affiliate. You can be passive. and just wait until on passive comes and you purchase your traffic and you're good to go. But if you want to speed things up a little more or a little quicker, then most definitely you can be an active affiliate. Share your link and it will be good to go for you. I thank you very much. Peace, blessings, and enough love to everyone. And you do have a good day.
Thank you, Mr. Derrick, Dr. Derrick Clarke. That was an awesome and a fantastic presentation, and it's full of gems. If all of us has paid attention and really listened to every sentence and every point that Dr. Derrick presented to us, wow, it's going to really bring us to the next level, to the next top. Okay, that's what On Passive is all about. Let's always wait for the next stop, and it's coming, it's always coming. So Dr. Derrick, thank you so much. Thank you so much for your presentation, and we have all been so enlightened by your presentation, and we appreciate you. And like what Mabel mentioned earlier, you have been with us right from the very beginning when Passion Global started, and you have been supporting our webinar almost every Thursday, except for certain days when you were busy, you were not with us. So we really want to take this opportunity to thank you and to appreciate you. Thank you, Dr. Derrick. Thank you so much. So now I would like to open up the floor for any questions. Or Mabel, would you like to say something before I open for Q&A? Mabel, please.
Yep. Maybe Dr. Derrick, do you have any updates for us? What we ought to be believing today or this week? Do you have anything for us?
Well, as I said earlier, just keep an eye on your OES, because that is where they let me tell you what I look for. Exactly. When I log into my OES, let me tell you what I look for.
Okay.
Yeah, because Ashmafara said, remember Ashmafara said that we are going to get back that 97 is going to be returned. Remember?
Yeah.
Don't it?
Yes.
Yeah, we remember that?
Yes.
Right? And it's going to be returned before or just in time for us to use it to pay for products if we want. Or we can put it in our pocket. I don't know what sense that would make you putting it in your pocket, because you're still going to have to upload back money into the wallet in order to pay for at least that first product, right? Out of pocket, so to speak, right? So this is, sorry. This is what I look for when I enter my OES. This is the first thing I look at, and it's my wallet balance right here. My wallet balance, because anyhow, Dr. Patience and Queen Dr. Benny can verify. Anyhow, I see this move to 107 credits. I drop off of my chair. Anytime I see this credit here move to 107 credit, then you know, crazy things start to happen in my mind.
Yes.
So that is really the first place that I look. As I said, whenever I log into my ecosystem, that's the very first place that I look. In addition to that, Ashmafara says that we are in it to win it. It's a done deal, right? And this was what he said on July 2. On July 2, right, we are here to make sure you are on the same page with us. We are absolutely on track. Now, people might think that OnPassive is not on track. OnPassive is on track. All is perfect. Everything is perfect. We are live with O'Connect, of course, and you are enjoying it for free for over 2 months. Do you know how much money it costs on passive to have, watch this now, Zoom, free, 45 minutes, free, 45 minutes, and you only can have 100. Remember? 45 minutes, 100 for the free Zoom. Ash Mufari has given us free with 1,000 participants. Watch it, 1,000 participants and 2 hours, 2 solid hours that you can spend. Although, that doesn't matter for, Dream Team and Deep Dive because our meeting is like 5-6 hours. All right, but anyway, that's another story. So we are doing everything we can to bring the best products to you and to the public. Let us understand that. We have completed 2-3 paid products that are in the pipeline. Remember, there are logistics, legality, compliance, etc. involved in a massive project like this, being put together for the very first time. So if you and I could put this together, then we should have done it. Stop complaining and want to find out, so when we're going to start with commission, first we're asking when we was going to go to the public. We are to the public now, and people are not using their affiliate link, but we are to the public. Now people are asking when we're going to start the commercial. Why? When remember, this is Ash Mufari's dream. Remember that, that's the key. It's not your dream, not my dream. This is Ash Mufari's dream. So whenever Ash Mufari is good and ready, that's when he's good and ready. It will come like you building a house. You buy a piece of land and you build your house, right? And your auntie and your uncle and your cousin coming in your ear say, "Oh, when your house going to finish?" Because hopefully they might get a room in the house, right? When your house going to finish, it's taking so long to be. What kind of foolishness and nonsense is that? Is you building your house? You are the one building your house. Ash Mufari is building this massive company, and he has invited us to be a part of this monumentous company. Let us really be patient, because listen, we couldn't do it, right? Of course, we're going to have mobile, desktop, and of course we have typical web-based application. Right now we have the web-based application. That's what we have now, because everything is web-based. Have to do with a web browser, without Safari, Google, Chrome, whatever. It's web-based. So that's what we have right now. So desktop and mobile is coming soon, basically. If you have paid for a product and you didn't get it, then you could that could be a delay. So there's no delay. We are not delayed. We are on track for the paid products. We agree today with the statement that O-Tracker and O-Connect are coming out shortly as paid product. But beyond that, no mention of timeline. Let us stop getting to, all right, we're going to come the end of the second week in July or third week in July, and yes, we think up all sort of things. Let us stop doing that. Let us just wait until when it come out, go commercial, pay everything, bam, boom, bim, bam, bam. Let us just wait. Let us be patient. Remember, we are the correction to the corruption. So we don't want to get things rolling and then we have to reverse and all of those foolishness. No, we need to come out with a bang and solid bang. We believe that what we are doing is unique. And Passive will be an incredible force to help business to be unstuck. Because a lot of businesses is stuck out there, you know, by minimizing the pressure from their customers. It will help them to keep their momentum going. Also, minimize the dependency on just one business mode. Stay focused on the course where OnPassive is going. We care for those who have faith and conviction in where OnPassive is going. Next Friday, which is July 7th, it's this Friday. Tomorrow, oh mercy, it's later. Tomorrow, for some of us, later for some of us. We are going to have a live event on Okenek. We will have the winners of the first YouTube contest. Remember, there were 2 persons from India and 1 person from Bangladesh that won the 5,000, the iPhone, and the 1,000 credits. So all of that will be properly done on tomorrow, Friday. All right, so stay tuned for that, and please be in attendance if you can. We will be announcing the next contest, which will have bigger prizes and all of that. So stay tuned for all of these things. They are coming. They are coming. And just look into your OES, get familiar with your business. This is your business. Let us please get familiar with it. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you. What an update, an appropriate update. We are all on track. OnPassive is on track. We are not late. And this is how we move forward. So Jeannie, let's get Dr. Patience. Over to you.
Yes, Dr. Patience, please.
Wow. Sister Mabel, my queen, Sister Mabel, Sister Jeannie, Brother Komaran, my king, and all the OnPassivian Singapore Passion team. Thank you for having me to speak. King Dr. Derrick, I don't even know what to say. Wow, what a presentation. Now we're all fired up. I was also going to say that let's watch out for the exciting event tomorrow. You just mentioned that. But within 5 years, the growth of OnPassive that you've just shown us is tremendous. Most of us don't know that within 5 years, OnPassive have 8 products that we're already using. 8. Yes, 8. And you'll be wondering what the 8 are. You have what? You have All Founder is a product. You know that, right? It's a platform that businesses will use eventually. We have All Mail that we've been using freely, excited about it. Voice to text, text to voice, video mail. All Net, we have clubs, this. All Trim, we're doing our trimming, our personal website as well as our affiliate link. All Connect, wow. All Tracker. And let's not forget OES is a marketing platform. Because if you realize when we go to our OES, we have everything there, right, to manage our business. It's a business management tool, you know. And that's why Mr. Ash Professor is a platform, OES. People will be using it, that they might not call it OES, but that's the product. I think I'm missing one, but there are 8 of them. Which one did I call? Anyway.
Okay.
For 5 years, that's what OnPassive have done. Companies take that time to develop only one product. One. So yes, let's be patient. I think we know from the OnPassive Passion Group that patience is a virtue. You could teach us a lot of things here. Patience is one of them. Belief is one of them. Hope. Just be patient. Patience is a virtue that is coming. It's on time. Right? The worst thing you can do as a customer, as a company, is to put something out there and withdraw it. that just kill your brand on arrival, dead on arrival. We don't want to kill our brand. We want our brand to hit the ground running. Remember, we start on the top. Dr. Derrick always say we did not start in any basement, any college dorm. We start at the top. And we'll be moving from one top to the other. You see, Dr. Derrick always keep this his background because now he said we're in the Kupo top. And he has a whole slide how the tops goes. As the membership grew over the 5 years, our top is increasing, and we're just going to go from one top to another. Let's just keep our passion. I like this group, the passive Singapore passion group, ignites the passion in us. Let's keep that passion burning. He said the moment he opened that wallet, as Dr. Derrick says, I see, whoa, don't go mad because you do not know what to do. But instead go to work. Even start putting your work things together now. Thanks, Dr. Derrick. That was an eye-opener again to look at what OnPassive is all about. It's not only a digital solution. It's an AI company with a heart that's going to come and change our life and our community and that of our family. But patience is a virtue. We are there, people. We are there. Tomorrow, I don't know what the program will be tomorrow. I don't know what it is. I'll be keeping an eye on the OES on that update tab to see what it is. There's a new video there. They say we should watch and make comments. I just saw that this morning. I'll try and watch it and make comments. But let's subscribe to our OnPassive YouTube channel. We are over at least 800 founding members, and we are not 800K there yet. Please, all of you subscribe to the OnPassive channel and turn on the notifications. When they have any more new video, new updates, you have it. Sister member and team, Dr. B, thanks for always being here as well. And the rest of the team, John Barella, Dr. Benny, Sister Debbie. I just want to thank you all for what you do here in OnPassive Singapore Passion, to keep us thinking about our passion, because passion is part of mindset, you know. It's part of mindset. If we did not talk about it, it might be buried inside us and we do not know. And Dr. Derrick, I wanted to strike a conversation, but I don't know how to do that now, because I was like, okay, so what happened to Ben and Ty and that? Okay, they subscribe to the product. You, as their blesser, you get some commission if you yourself have subscribed to that product. So what happened to Ben then? Sorry, I think I'll leave that conversation for another day. I thought you were going to go into what Ben will make it this morning, but we don't have to do that. But thanks, great presentation. Thank you all for being here. Thank you, John, for keeping us honest. We're so in it to win it, and we are the Ducopo top. Our ears are popping. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Patience. Thank you so much.
Fire, fire,
Okay.
fire.
Fire, fire, fire. Now we have John Barilla. Hi, John.
Hi, Jeannie. Thank you.
Floor is
Hello, everybody.
yours.
Hello. I just want to say thank you to Dr. Derrick. That was a wonderful presentation, folks. Don't you think so, that we just saw? Now, Dr. Derrick, he took us all the way back to tell us what OnPassive is. He started at the beginning, told us everything that OnPassive is, and he kept coming. He brought us right up through today. Everything. He just brought us right along, telling us where we are, what OnPassive is, and where we are right now. All I want to say is, with that information, all we really got to do is, I'm telling you, pay attention, stay alert, be on your toes, look in your OES. That updates tab is becoming more and more important. Yes, we still have the pop-up in the founders. Yes. But what's becoming very important is keep going into your OES and looking at that updates tab. Now, we know we have something coming up tomorrow. That's all we really got to know. We'll get the specific time and all that by keeping alert, going in there and checking it out between now and then. We're all good. We are fine, in the words of Oliver Fonte. That's all I have for you, folks. Thank you very much.
Very fine.
Thank you, John. Thank you. Okay, do we have any other hands? Anyone have any burning question that you want to ask Dr. Derrick? Anyone? This is your chance.
I want to
Dr.
ask,
Derrick is here.
can I ask Dr. Derrick? Put up my hand, sorry. I don't know where's my hand.
Mabel. Go ahead, Mabel.
Yeah, no one put up. I must keep him occupied. Dr. Derrick, can you give us one particular trait or character that will help us fulfill our passion? You know, I know it's the growth mindset is one. Can you give us one trait, one character trait, quality, virtue that we can take home? Just one, because there are many. Dig the one that is deepest.
Well, you actually mentioned it, Queen Mabel. That's the only one we center around in Deep and Dream Team. That's and so therefore, in our agenda, we have a section mindset. And I tell you, when we listen to Ash Mafari, if you notice, a lot of what he says is not updates. A lot of what he says is trying to get our minds conditioned. Because that is more important than the money. More important. You might say, well, no, because I need the money to pay my rent or to buy a house, and so you need the money. But if we don't have the proper mind, and we see this over and over and over and over again, there's a difference. There's a difference between rich and wealthy. There's a difference. A lot of persons don't understand that there even is a difference between being rich and being wealthy. There's a difference. A person, and I think maybe I said this here already on this platform, that John, not John Barilla, but John earns $150,000 a year. So that is what we call a six-figure income. And the majority of people in the world don't get that. All right. So, okay, Sir John earns $150,000 a year. But at the end of the year, he's either at zero or in the red. But Jim, $50K for the year, which that is kind of where most persons earn, 40-something, $50K a year. But at the end of the year, Jim has $20,000 in liquid. Now tell me, who is wealthy? Is John wealthy or is Jim wealthy? Most definitely, Jim is wealthy. Because wealth is not about how much money you make. Wealth is really about how much money you keep. That's what wealth is about. Accumulating wealth. So income doesn't equal wealth. Let me say that again. Income doesn't equal wealth. And wealth doesn't stop at earning. Wealth doesn't stop at earning. Wealth is a holistic lifestyle. Because it doesn't make sense, and I think maybe I said this already here, it doesn't make sense that you are having this big amount of money, you can buy anything and what have you, but you have to be going to dialysis, 3 times for the week. How is that money going to really, well, yes, it will pay for your doctor bill and pay for the dialysis auntie, so you don't have to worry about that. Yes, thumbs up. But can you enjoy yourself properly being on dialysis 3 times for the week? That's no enjoyment, right? No enjoyment. So wealth is not just about the accumulation of money. Wealth is a lifestyle. How do we live our life? Is it selfishly or does it include humanity? And that is what Ash Mafari is trying to pour in our mind to grow into not just thinking about yourself. Me, I. But to think about humanity, to assist and to help restore, because it's all about restoring humanity. Because we can see that you know, we just have to go through our gate and go down the road. We see a man searching in the garbage pan and trying to get food. Him to have a shelter, him to have him clothes raggedy and him smell bad. You walk on the other side of the road and all of that. So we see it all around us. Well, apart from Dubai, but we see it all around us. And so therefore, a lot of persons is going to use bless to bless people. Although really and truly, for me personally, I am going to be using reseller's position. Because for me, instead of feeding a man constantly every week, feeding a man, because yes, he's homeless and all of that, you know, I believe that if I bless him, yes, I'm going to still feed him, but if I bless him in that feeding, I bless him and say, listen, I'm going to bless you with a reseller's position. And when I say bless, I mean even pay for it. That's obviously him in the gutter. So even pay for it, so that I can bless him properly, fully, because that is what is really needed. We should be gung-ho on getting reseller. Listen, I talk to persons that live on the street, you know. I talk to them, right? Yes, give them money and all of that. But I talk to them because most of them living on the street still have a cell phone, you know. Don't them pay for it and all of that. But people living on the street and them have cell phone. So I say, listen, and as I said, as I show you, have me like a card, right? Have me like a card. It's not something I just making up in my mind, you know, and in my brain to just come in a presentation and present. This is what I do. So I have this in my back pocket. I have a few of them in my back pocket. And, you know, I buck up on a person. I don't go out there to do that. Watch it, you know. I don't go out there to do that. But while I'm out there, people is going to cross my path. People in Staples, people in Walmart, people in you know, AutoZone, people going to cross my path. You're going to Walmart and you buy a few cases of water. You pick up a case and you go out there with the homeless people and hang out, and you say, boom, a case of water. You know, it doesn't take on passive for people to have heart. That is what Ashmafar is trying to develop in us. Develop heart. The heart starts now. Not when we get unpassive money put in our pocket, then the heart starts. No. The heart starts now. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. Derrick. Yes, thank you. The heart starts now. I agree. Thank you. 100%. All right. Now we have Mr. Abdi Alaso. Mr. Abdi Alaso, please.
Hello, everybody. Hello, Passion on Passive Singapore and Malaysia. Great evening. Good webinar. Thank you so much, everyone. It's really exciting. I want to say thanks to Dr. Derrick and all the panelists and all the founders here. It's exciting time on Passive. Every time, every minute, we know our great CEO, Ashma Farah, have really been talking to us for over the years about what his plan is. So there is no doubt that, you know, we're in a good place. And as Dr. Derrick put it on, you know, on Passive, you know, that little video he played explains all. when you have the administration, and then you have the management, and then you have the finance, and then you have the education. That is truly what it says. That on passive is the one-stop shop. Also, to add to the things, there's also another thing that says, if any lessons or classes or any courses, there will be on passive business school. That's what our CEO said back in about 2 years ago, nearly 2 years ago. No, sorry, not 2 years ago. It was last year, 2022, when one of our webinars, they said, if there's going to be any lessons or classes or courses or anything need to be educated, there will be any business school, it will be on passive business school. And also there will be on passive models, on passive marketing, on passive style, on passive brand, on passive innovations, on passive culture. So all these put together on passive will basically be the school, not the students. That's exactly what he said. I remember that, and it's really exciting to know all that. So about all these things, definitely, no doubt, that on passive is actually a revolutionary, and it's absolutely no doubt it will be the most effective, influential company ever existed. So we are so glad, and we are so excited, and we're so lucky indeed to be the visionaries who take part with this and saw this phenomena, in our lifetime. Not many people get such things in their lifetime. So not only it came, not only Ash came, not only on passive came, but for us to participate and be part of this and have the time to witness is also another, historical. So I'm so excited, and thank you so much. And my leader is behind me, and I'm looking forward to listening to Bill as well. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Mr. Abdi Alaso. All right, now we have our Dr. Bill Williams. Hi, Dr. Bill. Over to you.
Hey guys, I'm traveling, so I'm not going to keep my video on so that I don't be distracted by looking at all your pretty faces. But I do want to speak and just kind of give you some update about what I'm thinking. I really enjoyed Dr. Derrick's talk today. He's doing the work. That's the key to me. He's doing the work. And all of you guys are doing the work by tuning in, listening, learning, and being motivated and updated. So that's important. That's part of the work we're doing right now, is to stay updated. I just passed my old dental office, the picture you see in my background profile picture there. And I looked over at it and I go, I don't belong there anymore. I retired. I'm now living off of passive income. And it made me think about, yeah, this is exactly what all of you want, is to live off passive income in your retirement. And retirement doesn't have to mean you stop working. It just means you have to have income coming in that allows you not to work if you don't want to. That's the key, right? So I enjoyed passing by without that pang of the pull of having to go in and do the work. I'm rather doing the work as I'm driving, talking to you. That work is a lot easier than pulling teeth, both for me and the patient. So I'm saying, hey, there's a difference in the type of passive income and active income. And how many of you were able to read some of my posts yesterday and the day before? I put up one post that was answering a question that one of my team members wrote to me. They said, we don't want to be active, we want to be passive. How does that work? And so I got a lot of people to join on passive 2-3 years ago based on the promise of passive income. And so I went into pretty good detail about what is it you have to do to get that passive income. And I said, you have to get in the game. You have to get into the starting blocks and set up everything just right so that when the word go, the gun is fired at the starting blocks, you get to step into the race and collect your passive income. You can pass go, you can go to the finish line, you can take your money out anytime you want, but you have to start before you can get anything. So I was emphasizing start correctly. And of all the people I've gotten to join on passive, only about 70% of them are activated and migrated and affiliated. 30% are sitting around with their thumb stuck somewhere else, thinking this thing doesn't work, or it's not working for me, or I don't know if I'll ever see anything from it, or they've forgotten about it. You know, they're doing something other than being at work, listening to seminars, understanding what Dr. Derrick just told you. If you understand, you're not worried, you're not concerned, you're just waiting patiently for the starting gun to go off. So I want to tell 2 stories before I finish up. One is of a man who is so hungry to get going that he's using the products that are existing and trying to build his business off of those products. Well, I always have a word of warning for people who are using a beta testing product to build a business. It could be good for a while, but it could be down for a while. It could be failing for a while. It could have bugs in it because it's in the beta testing stage. And so I do warn people that if you think that the products we have now are the finished products well enough to go to public and do a lot of commerce where you're working with people that want to trust you 100%, you may be making a mistake because there are glitches that happen in the beta testing environment. And so we need to wait to put our eggs in a basket that may not be as shaky. And that's kind of a word of warning to people out there who are trusting that this version of the free products and the free version trial products are the final products. They're of course not. We want to see improvements. We want to see updates, and we certainly want to have a stable platform. The second person I want to talk about is a fellow who had it made and lost it. And I want to say that on passive is a part of his life. That means because he lost it, he can regain it. This was a friend of mine that I got to join on passive, a dentist in Florida, who came down with COVID, and he was practicing normal, just he's my age, he's ready to retire. He'd already sold his practice, but he was counting on the money that he was going to earn working as a dentist because he didn't have enough saved from his years in practice. So he's having to work in the 70s, his age. And so he comes down with COVID a year or 2 ago, and he tried to work. He went back to work, and they let him go because he was not performing. His hands were shaky. He had residual injuries from COVID. And so he's now a checkout counter man at Walmart. And so he's got a job, but it's not what he was used to. It's not bringing in the income that he thought he would have in his later years. And so he's counting on the fallback position, his plan B, to activate. And he's so glad that he got into on passive. His idea of retirement can still be intact, even though he didn't have everything he needed when he finished. He's got hope. He's got a plan B that's inactive right now, but it's going to activate within weeks, we hope. So that's the major message is there's a lot of people around the world who are counting on passive. Everybody's waiting for that one day when it unrolls and it starts to flow. So my wish for everybody is to stay in the game, stay active, do the little things that it takes to be ready, motivate your team, the people that you brought in, to engage, listen, and become active. You're all active. There's a lot of people that aren't. 30% of the people that join on passive are not active. So that's the goal we have. And the final thing I think is that it's enlightening to see that we have people joining every day. I had somebody join my team yesterday. And if you put out your links, if you put out your QR codes, people are going to drift in. It's going to be like a little dribble. And if you get one person a day, you know how many that is in a week. If you get one person a month, that's one person a month. Whatever number comes in, it's all going to accrue benefits to you. So do a little work every day, stay in the game, and keep tuning in to the excellent webinars that teach, that give you useful, actionable information every week. Thank you. Back to you, Mabel.
Thank you, Dr. Bill, and
Thank you,
thank you
Dr.
for
Bill.
joining us.
Yes.
Even though you're on the road, thank you so much. Drive safely.
Absolutely.
Thank you for the
Yeah.
gems. Thank you for
Yeah.
the two gentlemen's story.
Yeah.
Very,
thank you so
very
much.
precious.
Mm.
This is really hope. Many of us have not really made it, but we are still in it to win it. Thank you.
Thank you, Mabel. Okay, next we have Dr. Benny. Over to you.
Greetings.
Oh dear.
This is serious.
Praise the Lord.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
I first of all want to thank you, Sister Mabel, Sister Jennings, for giving me this opportunity. I am honored to be here. I also want to thank Dr. Derrick for everything that he has done. The reason of me raising my hands is just to comment, not asking any question. But first, I want to say, I want to really thank our Heavenly Father for bringing all of us together. You know, the reason why you're here is because He wants you to be alive. The air that you're breathing, you're not paying for it. There are a lot of people begging for the air. They are paying for that air, but you're not. So when you get up in the morning, please say, thank you, Father, for waking me up this morning. Without you, I am nothing. I give you all the glory. Let your will be done. But you need to also teach your children about this, especially when they wake up and they're going to school or they're eating. Please teach them. So the God that I serve is the God that our CEO is serving. A lot of people don't believe in God. Even this country, most of them don't believe in God. But the force is talking to our CEO. I want to take this moment to thank our Heavenly Father for bringing our visionary to us. This visionary decided to share his vision to all of us. As we all know, we have 8 billion plus humans on earth. Only 1.4 plus decided to join OnPassive. This vision that our visionaries share to us, he wants you and I to also share the vision out there. And his name is, I call him Brother Mr. Ash Mufare. Mr. Ash, my brother, thank you for everything that you have done. As we all know, he is a self-sacrificing man, a man who is here to eradicate poverty and to uplift humanity. And he stated that either I do or I die. Do you guys know that he's not afraid of anybody? Our CEO is not. The reason why he's not is because our Heavenly Father is watching over him. Our Heavenly Father gave him the power. He doesn't care about any, and he loves you and I. Our CEO, he is the best CEO in the world. Have you guys ever seen any CEO talking to you? No. Thank you, sister. None. But this particular CEO, there is no one like him. Dr. Derrick, you started from 2018. Yes, you did. And you say that in 2020, which was January, only 56,000 joined. Yes. But in February, I was number 66,000.
Wow.
Yes, I was. And can you believe now we have 1.4 million? Remember, a lot of people used to laugh at me on passive as well. But something happened March the 30th of 2022. Dr. Derrick, you know what happened, right? On passive was introduced into the world. And that was when I was just bragging. No one can stop me. You guys know that, right? No one. You can be laughing, but you cannot stop me. I know it's coming. It is here to stay. Now, I do have a nephew of mine who laugh at on passive. People don't understand that Microsoft started somewhere, but they don't understand that you have to start from level 1 before you move up. Oh, some of them say, oh, there are a lot of companies that are utilizing artificial intelligence. Yes, companies are. If you are smart enough, you can create your own products. We do have digital products, and I want each and everyone to know that you better start learning. Everything is going to become digital, whether you like it or not. Start learning. Stop complaining. Look, I don't want to spend too much time, but I'm going to allow Engineer Bridget to continue. Thank you so much. But hey, before I leave, I eat, I drink, I sleep, and I dream on passive. No one. Do you guys know that I got married to on passive? March the 30th of 2022. Nobody can play with me. And if I hear anybody complaining about on passive, you are in trouble with me.
Wow.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you so much.
he's your husband. Amen.
Thank you.
Thank
so
you,
much
Dr. Benny. Always inspirational.
Thank you. Wow. Thank you, Dr. Benny. Okay, next we have Miss Bridget. Miss Bridget. Yeah, thank you. Over to you.
So much. What can I say after Dr. Benny, the First Lady, you know? I can't really match that. But all I have to say is thank you so much, Sister Mabel, Sister Jeannie, Brother Kumarang, and all the Singapore Malaysian team for having us here today. I really missed attending this webinar, you know? I used to attend it previously and loved being here. I felt so much at home when I was here. Unfortunately, I couldn't continue due to work. And I had meetings at work during when the webinar was going on, so that's why I couldn't attend that. But I got lucky today. Today was a special day. Well, Dr. Derrick, what can I say? I expected your presentation. You nailed it as always. Thank you for all you do. We love you for that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I wanted to talk about just one thing that you mentioned, and about our founders asking when we're going to receive a commission. I would like to plead, please, 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 with everyone to be very patient. We can borrow Dr. Patient's name as our middle name if we choose to, if that would help. Mr. Mufara is actually a unique person. He has it all figured out. You know, he has always delivered, over-delivered, like he says. To me, he's a genius with a very, very big heart. He has so much heart for humanity. And we do have all the evidence. Dr. Benny has mentioned some of them. Dr. Derrick has mentioned. There's evidence around us that this thing is for real. So all we need to do is just put our patient hats on and just keep plugging in and be involved. So that's it. That's all I wanted to say. Thank you so much for the opportunities, and hopefully I can steal the time to attend as often as I can. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Bridget. Thank you for joining us today, and we hope you can join us more often,
Yeah,
and that
exactly.
you can get time off. Yeah, we look forward to see you again. All right, and next we have Dr. Imelda. Dr. Imelda.
Okay. Hello. Hi.
Hi.
Hi, everyone. Hello, everybody. I just want to appreciate each and every one of you. My name is Dr. Imelda Tinglet. Like Engineer Bridget said, what else can you say when you are coming after Dr. Benny, the wife, the first wife of OnPassive? The good thing there is she's my sister. But I want to thank the Singapore team for organizing and putting this together. And to stay on point with the agenda, I did see that you had 3 agenda items, and I'm going to try to stay focused on that. And I'm going to pick up the second one, which was how can you be an active affiliate? As an OnPassivian, like each and every one of us, we need to shy away from the bickery, the dirty noise about OnPassive, and then assume the opportunity and the position of a founder or somebody who is into something passionately. If you aren't passionate about this particular opportunity, I highly do recommend that you step away. And our CEO has come forth to say, if you really feel like you don't want to be a part of it, it is better for you to just go away. In essence, ask for your money. Some of us will be willing to buy your position. So in an effort for us to see how things unfold, which they are unfolding, as you and I can attest to it, based on what we have seen so far, you as an affiliate, you as an OnPassivian should take charge and not ask what is OnPassive doing for us. What have you done to get OnPassive to where it's supposed to be? What positive outlook are you presenting to others out there about OnPassive? And like my sister just mentioned earlier, there are quite a few family members, not only mine, yours as well, who have some negative positions with regards to this particular opportunity. And to be an active OnPassivian, take charge. Some of them don't even know how the OAS looks like. They don't know how it unfolds on a day-to-day basis. Somebody like myself, who pride myself in knowing exactly what's happening in that back end, I will recommend to others to be equally as active as each and every one of us who are here on this platform at this time watching this particular show, and take charge to navigate through anything that you can hover your mouse and see a finger. When you point your mouse anywhere in the OAS and you see a little finger, be curious, have a curious mind, open up, click that particular link or action button, read exactly what's there, or look at the videos or whatever it's there. Stay active and just maintain a positive outlook. You cannot expect something to reach fruition with negativity. There are quite a slew of them who wants to say one thing or the other. They want to make comparisons with what my sister mentioned earlier about Microsoft. It didn't just unfold overnight. There is a lot of effort that has been put in. Our engineers are there to make the vision of our CEO materialize. Give these folks the time to get this done. As a developer myself, let me tell you, this is probably going to be the one product or the one platform that will reach fruition as you and I see it unfolding at the earliest and fastest pace that I have engaged in over time. You have to be an active affiliate by making sure you keep abreast with what's happening, the new innovations that our engineers are bringing forth, and what you can do to stay positive. Your positivity and your positive outlook can be propped up or can be visualized from your passion in what you're in. And I like that because that passion was the password to this our Zoom today. It means that you have to exude that passion in what you have, own, and or talk about and believe in. If Mr. Mufara did not believe in this, he would have never thought about putting together the team that he has put in, let alone profile this out there for you and I to become a part of it. We need to start giving credit for where it's belong. We need to take charge of our own things that we are passionate about doing. And I appeal to you, just like Mr. Mufara says, if you are not passionate about that, if this is out of your I'm not sure, is he translating? If he is, but no, nonetheless. But I just wanted to say that if this is an opportunity that you don't feel passionate about, please, there are quite a few of us who are founders here who are ready and willing to take over whatever your accounts are in less than no time and within the blink of an eye. Do not stay there. And I go through this fight just like my sister does, and each and every one of you leaders, and all of us are leaders in our own light. So, but in any event, to stay focused and stay on track on what the agenda was, please remain an active affiliate. And the approach to become an active affiliate, first and foremost, is to attend these webinars, learn more about the opportunity, log into the interface, know exactly what is new within that interface, engage within the interface, navigate through the products, see if they are working the way you and I as founders are supposed to have it, and stay away from the negativity. That said, I will let it go back to you. Thank you all for giving me the opportunity.
Thank you, thank you. Thank you, Dr. Imelda. Thank you so much for sharing your heart with us. So next we have Mr. Shajal.
Yeah.
Shajal.
Maybe after Saja, we will begin to close.
Yeah.
And I would like to ask Dr. Derrick one last question before we close. Yeah.
Mr. Sajal, are you there? Mr. Sajal?
Oh.
Okay, no. He's gone.
So.
All right, back to you, Mabel.
Thank you, thank you. Dr. Derrick, you know, we are Passion, Singapore, Malaysia, Global. And I know you are passionate about OnPassive, and that you, I know clearly that one of your passion is to make many, many resellers in your fellow country, Jamaica, if I'm not wrong. But I still want to ask a question and see whether you are able to answer within in a minute or so. Why are you so passionate about OnPassive? Why? Why are you so passionate about OnPassive?
Oh, mercy. Since the age of 7, I have been interested in technology. And as my life has been focused in that direction. So no matter where or what avenue of life, it was always building up to that. Recognizing that it was Warren Buffett that says, if you don't find a way to make money while you sleep, you're going to work till you die. Oh my goodness, no. A lot of people doing things that they don't like, but they find themselves with their back against the wall, and so they just have to do it, so to speak. Although they don't have to, they still have a choice. But you know, and so therefore, I have always always, as I said, been interested in technology. That's my passion. So if I'm not working in technology, then I would not enjoy what I'm doing. And if you're not enjoying what you're doing, then it don't make sense to do it. And so with Warren Buffett's statement or nugget, what I find out is that I started to go online from in the 90s and started to look into getting that done. And online in the 90s, it was always lotion and potion that you come in contact with, to sell or to be a part of these affiliate or whatever programs that are online from in the 90s. And I can name out a number of them. If you name it, quite possible I have tried it. Lost a lot of money online, but then yes, I made a lot of money online. It has been a very good journey. Over 9 to 5 for maybe 9-10 years, so to speak. So when I heard of this company that it is dealing with technology, oh my goodness, man, I jump out of my skin, because I have never heard of an online company that is offering technology, anything in technology. It was always, as I said, selling lotion and potions and, tickets and booking companies and airlines and all of those things, right? Energy company coming with energy and a number of things. But this was the first company that I've heard of that has to do with technology. And so I just immediately, I didn't even wait till the person finished what he was trying to present, because back in February 2019, there was no YouTube channel, there was no webinar, there was nothing like that going on. It's just really word of mouth. I come to realize or heard that Ash Mufari did put out or have 2 videos. He never had the video. He wasn't showing me any video. He was just telling me, this is this. And within 2 or 3 seconds of what he was saying, I said, what do I have to do? What is it that I have to do to start with this company? And immediately he sent me his link, and immediately I sign up, and it's a done deal. So Unpassive is very passionate to me, first and foremost, because it dealt with technology. Then after a couple of years, and Ash Mufari started to speak and this and that, I realized that this man is a man of God. Let me say that again. I realized that this man is a man that honors God.
Hallelujah.
And any man, any woman, any person on the planet that honor God, and we see that in throughout the whole history of life, all the way back to Enoch. Enoch walked with God, and God was taking him. He never even dead. Him just, and it was 365 years that Enoch walked with God, and he just walked right up into heaven. You understand? And so any man that walk with God is a man that I will admire, is a man that I will love, is a man that I will follow, is a man that I will want to be around. And so, based on just those 2 facts, not even much about the business, because business is secondary. Because if you have a wicked, corrupted man, it doesn't matter how the business is. The man at the M, for me, determine what I get involved in. And so, my passion is because it's technology, and the man at the M is a man of God. Thank you very much.
Amen, amen. Thank you, Dr. Derrick. Yes,
Yeah.
amen to that. Yeah.
So
Mabel?
you see, as you ask questions, you get deeper, you get clearer answers. We have come to understand Dr. Derrick a little bit more, you know, and there's so much we can understand from one another with the question. You know, he has expressed his passion for on-passive the longest time. But yet when you ask him today, why are you passionate? He is able to, you know, concisely tell us his love for technology, and because of that man. And of course, the whole technology, Dr. Derrick, it came with a heart. It's a technology with a heart. And that makes it so much more meaningful, impactful to the world, in making the world a better place. So, wow, this is a good take-home session today. Particularly love the last question we asked. And of course, Dr. Derrick says, develop the heart starts now. It's all about passion and how we're going to grow with a mindset that will drive our passion forward. So I also like what he said. You know, one of the ways to teach a man to be able to run on his own is to make them resellers. Let's not forget this important thing. We're trying to teach a man how to fish, but a reseller position actually is one of the solution. So thank you very much, Ginny, for me to say these last few words. Thank you, Dr. Derrick. And I know, Debbie, you are quiet, but you are well acknowledged and honored. And thank you for bringing Dr. Derrick to us tonight.
Yes, thank you, Miss Debbie, for connecting us and bringing Dr. Derrick back to us again to be the main speaker tonight. And we appreciate that. And we really appreciate Dr. Derrick for sharing his heart and his knowledge to empower all of us. And of course, we also want to thank Dr. Bill. Even he's on the road, his heart is still with us. And we thank you very much. And he is the one who started Singapore Going right from day one, where after Mabel connected with Dr. Derrick, and that was how the webinar in Singapore got started, how Passion Singapore, Passion Global got started. So we also would like to acknowledge all the leaders who are present here with us tonight and who have always been supporting us. And we greatly appreciate every single one of you. And I would like to name a few. If I didn't name you, it's not that I have forgotten you, but maybe there's too many to acknowledge. But you know, we acknowledge every single one who's present here tonight. So we like to thank Dr. Benny, Dr. Patience, Dr. Derrick, of course, and you are here with us tonight as the main speaker, and Sister Yvonne, Sister Debbie, who is always supporting us, Mr. Kumaran, the Mr. Avatar Man. Thank you, Kumaran. You are so creative. We appreciate you and we thank you. And of course, tonight we have also Dr. Imelda, who's Dr. Benny's sister. We acknowledge you and we thank you for coming to be with us tonight. And Dr. Benny, of course, we thank you because you always brighten up the place. You always give us a lot of cheers when you come on. So thank you very much. And thank you, Miss Anna from Australia. And then also Miss Bridget. Yes, we welcome you back. And we hope you can join us more often. And Mr. Abdi Alaso. I know you have been busy, you know, but you make time to be here and we appreciate that. And also you bring along all your other leaders like Amina, Miss Yasmin, and many others. And of course, we also want to acknowledge others from other countries, like from India, from Nigeria, from USA, from Canada, Miss Yvonne Finn from Canada, and Jane Francis, and many, many more. So like I said, there are too many unless I flip every page and read every name. So we appreciate all of you. And I'm sorry if I didn't read your name, but you know that we have you in our hearts.
Yes.
So thank you very much. And we have a very, very good evening tonight. A lot of knowledge, a lot of empowerment. So let's all take this back and really refresh what Dr. Derrick has pointed out to all of us, all his gems, you know, and all his hard work to put it all into PowerPoint so that he can show it to every one of us. So thank you again, Dr. Derrick, and thank you everyone. So a very good morning, good evening, and good night to everyone. And for those who are in the day and in the afternoon, good day and good afternoon, and have a and for those in the night here in the Asia part, good night. So thank you very much. Thank you, everyone.
Good night, everyone.
Bye. Bye. Good night.
Good night. Good night. See you next Thursday. Thank you for coming.
Yes. Make sure you're here next Thursday.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Yes, I forgot to mention India.
Yeah.
Bye.